nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Chris Paul out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
And they doubled up Doncic. Washington outside. They get it back. Thompson outside. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Now here's Johnson. Wembanyama screen. Over Gafford. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Thompson passes to Gafford. Pass to Doncic. Washington outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Doncic against Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Here's a 3 from Paul. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, here's Doncic. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Paul against Irving. Paul passes to Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
That free throw, no good. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
And he sinks the second. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. Gafford with a screen on Paul. To the middle. Tipped away. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Doncic. The Spurs making their last shot. No good on the 3. Wembanyama, high post. Washington's there. Wembanyama, pass to Paul. Now here's Barnes, defended by Thompson. Here's Wembanyama. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Mavericks leading. Washington outside. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Gafford.
Perhaps no better target in the alley-oop than Daniel Gafford. Finish it, young sir.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Now here's Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Washington. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Gafford. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Doncic outside. Outside Irving. From behind the arc. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 5 points.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Checked in for Barnes. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
Spurs trail by 4. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Sohan, the pass to Branham. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Doncic finds Washington. Outside for Irving. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He has 7. Here's Paul. No made baskets yet. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. And he's good on the second. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Now here's Doncic. And the shot's good. Doncic has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Sohan with the ball. He's guarded by Washington. Now Paul. Still no points. And Jason Kidd inking a multi-year contract extension, Doris. He'll remain the Dallas head coach.
Well, B.A., you have to give Jason a ton of credit for the job he's done with this basketball team. And think about it. Your coach is a Hall of Fame level floor general in his own right. And now your best player, Luka Doncic, is an elite point guard. Just a perfect match.
First one falls for him. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Ball hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Lively. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Lively with a screen on Paul. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You just put it in the vicinity of Derek Lively. You think you overthrow it, Lively goes and gets it.
Pass to Branham. To the paint. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Washington passes to Lively. And Doncic hammers it home.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Pass to Sohan. Lively against Wembanyama. Back to Sohan. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. So for Dallas, Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving. And San Antonio making a change here. The Mavericks lead by 3. Inside. Kicks it to Doncic. Lively with a screen on Jones. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Ball against Dinwiddie. For 3, Collins. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Doncic has got 10 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Jones in the post, guarded by Doncic. The kick out to Paul. They set the pick. Shot from 12. Jump shot is good.
Well, that's about Chris Paul getting to his spot and making the defense pay. This guy is lethal with his mid-range game.
Paul against Dinwiddie. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Branham. Back to Paul. Jones up top. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
Dinwiddie outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Wow, that was deep. Spencer Dinwiddie with big-time range.
Collins with a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball passes to Mamukelashvili. Jones against Doncic. Jones misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Here's Marshall. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Collins with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's a 3 from Paul. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Looking ahead to their next one, playing at Phoenix. They'll match up against the Suns. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got Trey Jones, Zach Collins out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Harrison Barnes, and it's Branham in at the 2 guard. Now here's Dinwiddie. Lively with a screen on Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one's on Zach Collins. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Defensive foul, Zach Collins. That's his first personal, first team foul.
The free throw drops for Lively. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
For 3, Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Collins has got 6.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. 5 points in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Saturday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And you know, for that matchup with the Rockets, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Barnes. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Fires the 3. San Antonio again can't hit. The Mavericks lead by 8. Here's Marshall. Drives to the hoop. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Jones. No points yet. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Jones.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Here's Marshall. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barnes, it's good.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Here's Dinwiddie. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Second, the Spurs.
And if you have to ask what's the name of the game, well, it's all about ball movement for them. They love to share the rock. And we all know that assists are a great indicator of how well the team is executing.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Screen by Lively. Irving for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
I mean, every game against this team is so important. That's how it is in a divisional race. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw is good from Collins. And both free throws good for Collins.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Irving. 7 points in the game. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Collins finds Wembanyama. Now here's Jones. Left side, Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
And here is Irving. Dinwiddie outside. There's the triple. Jones comes with a double team. Irving, the pass to Grimes. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you see Quentin Grimes navigate to that coveted corner, and he makes it look easy.
Pass to Wembanyama from deep. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Grimes. Lively passes to Irving. And they doubled up Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Zach Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Washington's checked in for Grimes. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 7. Pass to Washington. No good on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Kept alive. Sohan. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, Sohan has been well coached on attacking the glass, and doing that gets him the follow-up bucket.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Dinwiddie. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Spurs trail by 3. Sohan, left side. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Here's Castle. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Jones. And it's tied up with that one.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Doncic with it. He's got 10. Here's the floater. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance. Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Paul can't get it to go. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic left side. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Spurs trail by 3. Now Paul. To the left side wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Grimes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas leading by 3. Thompson scanning the floor. Washington a screen. Doncic outside. Let's go with a 3. The Luka 3. Money.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Johnson. Right side, Wembanyama. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Thompson with it. Jacks up a 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
But the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. To the inside. Stolen by Gafford. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Doncic. He's got 16. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Gafford passes to Grimes. And Doncic launches from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. From outside the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Now here's Thompson. A strong finish by Doncic.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Sohan, right side. Wembanyama, screen on Washington. Sohan outside. Over Washington. The shot by Sohan, no good. Dallas leading by 6. Pass to Gafford. Doncic outside. Here's Grimes. Over to the wing. Washington finds Gafford. Back to Washington. Doncic against Paul. Nice finish from Luka.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Paul passes to Jones. Sohan inside. Washington's there. The shot by Sohan, no good. Well, the Mavericks shooting 59% in this quarter. Terrific. Doncic outside. Grimes, the pass to Thompson. And here's Washington. Kicks it to Doncic. Shoots over Paul. And there's Doncic. That's good on the assist by Washington. Washington's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Wembanyama to the paint. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
But they're losing in part because they haven't been very strong in the paint in the second quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So for Dallas, Lively comes in for Gafford, and Irving is subbed in for Grimes. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. The free throw off from Jones. Dallas leading by 8. And now the Mavs on the run. Irving, the pass to Washington. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so Paul will bring it up for San Antonio. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Wembanyama against Lively. Wembanyama, the pass to Paul. Misses the 3. And for Dallas, they're shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Now here's Irving. He's got 7. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Paul. And it's Doncic missing. Spurs trail by 10. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Now Jones. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Back to Wembanyama. Sohan outside. It's stolen by Doncic. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Celtics. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while.
2 great teams just going at it. We'll see which style of play.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Da, 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 da. You know what that means?
It sounds like the theme of the Luka show.
Exactly, Ernie. That's why you're who you are, and that's why they're up. This man can dictate the game on the offensive end. He controls the tempo and uses his strength.
Like Mr. Doncic, Kenny, you are on your game tonight.
Da, 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 da.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Over Gafford. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Outside Paul. And they call an illegal screen here. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Daniel Gafford on top.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
The Mavericks lead by 14. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. That free throw good from Irving. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Here's Irving. After the basket by San Antonio. The 3 from Washington. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. San Antonio on D. It's a 13-point game.
Great effort by Wemby defensively.
Throws it up high. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Washington outside. Doncic outside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Dallas shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Defensive foul. Chris Paul. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
That's good from Doncic.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
The Mavericks lead by 14. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Thompson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Barnes passes to Sohan. Six to shoot. Wembanyama up top. 17-foot shot on the way. San Antonio again can't hit.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Doncic passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now here's Barnes. Fade away. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Barnes.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Washington outside. Here's Doncic. Shot from the low post is good. Doncic has got 29.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 22. Pass to Sohan. Out to the wing. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Paul drained it for 2 points. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Dallas leading by 17. Washington outside. Thompson with it. He's guarded by Barnes. Irving for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8. Baseline try. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Second, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Sohan outside. Back to Paul. To the middle. And stolen by Irving. Here we go. Washington finds Irving. Here's Doncic. It's good. Doncic has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Johnson. It's Barnes on the wing. There's the screen by Johnson. From downtown. Offensive board. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Johnson. He hits the second from the line. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Now here's Barnes. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Five to shoot. Branham passes to Collins. Over Gafford. Collins, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Basket's good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Paul. Give him 8. Collins with a screen on Doncic. Paul passes to Collins. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Irving. 4-3. Out to Thompson. The three is up. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Branham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Collins outside. Over Gafford. That won't go either for Collins.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Washington. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Washington with the basket on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists now tonight. And the Spurs shooting 40% since the break. Sohan outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Sohan's got 9.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Now here's Doncic. 33 points for him. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Paul passes to Collins. Down low. And the basket by Branham.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Barnes. Here's Doncic. Give him 35. Thompson outside. From the arc. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Jones against Doncic. Now here's Jones. The D's right on him. Outside Paul.
2 minutes.
19-footer. That one no good. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Chris Paul. And the free throw, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Inside. Collins inside. Covered by Lively. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Derek Lively. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Collins. 1:36 left in the third. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Branham passes to Jones. Pass to Branham. Dinwiddie against Jones. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. And he's good on the first of 3. And the Mavericks making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And the second free throw is good.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And he makes all 3. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter. Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Here's Grimes. The 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Grimes has got his second bucket of the night.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Jones feels it out. It's tipped.
Denied by Dinwiddie. At 6'6", he can send it back.
Floats one up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Dinwiddie.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Wembanyama. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Collins got a piece of it. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Zach Collins. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Champagnie at the 3 spot.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Dinwiddie outside. Takes a 3. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
San Antonio with the ball. Here's Branham. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Branham. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. Clock at 6. Here's Hardy. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama, the pass to Jones. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Collins. Nice form on the 20-footer. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Hardy. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Marshall. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie outside. Over Jones. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
You have to respect the jumper of Spencer Dinwiddie. If you don't, he will rise and fire.
Jones against Dinwiddie. Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Wembanyama double teamed. Here's Champagnie. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Marshall. Here's Hardy. Screen by Lively. Beyond the arc. The shot by Hardy, no good. Here's Branham to the middle. It's stolen by Lively. Here's Marshall. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Jones. Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama with it. Marshall's there. Wembanyama. The pass to Champagnie. For 3, Collins. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Marshall. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Morris, he's checked in for Grimes. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Grimes, he's checked in for Dallas. Sissoko, he's checked in for San Antonio. Dinwiddie outside. Over Jones. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And San Antonio making a change here.
Spencer Dinwiddie, one of those players that seems to have improved with every passing season, and his numbers back that up. This guy just keeps getting better.
Now here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Lively. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wembanyama's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Hardy, defended by Jones. Here's Grimes. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Right side, Paul. They double team Paul. Outside Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Grimes. Here's Marshall. Here's Hardy. Sohan covering. Grimes, the pass to Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Hardy. Drills it from deep. Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Pass to Wembanyama. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
First one falls. The Mavericks making a switch here. Prosper's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And so it's Dallas with it. It's stolen by Barnes. Paul against Dinwiddie. Sohan inside. Count it. Good.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Dinwiddie right side. Barnes comes with a double team. Out left to the wing. Lively passes to Grimes. To the wing on the left. Lively with a screen on Johnson. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Sohan, the pass to Paul. Back to Sohan. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. They can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The 3, Hardy. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Lively with a screen on Paul. Dinwiddie goes in. Here's Prosper. Here's Hardy. Offline with a 3. It's Barnes on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Grimes. He does not get the second one. Granted, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
San Antonio with the ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And that one, good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Hardy. Kleba, screen on Johnson to the inside. And finished off by Kleba.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama screen to the paint. It's stolen by Lively. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Paul with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Pass to Wembanyama. There's the three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Hardy. Dinwiddie outside. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Williams is checked in for Dallas. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. 6 to shoot. For 3, Hardy. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Johnson lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
He gets it in there.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Powell, a screen on Paul. Inside. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Dinwiddie.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Barnes. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie against Paul. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And that's good for 2.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And Powell with the stuff.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
And they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Pass to Wembanyama for 3. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, doesn't matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. We've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Richard, this place is in. Absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
And the starting group for the Spurs. You'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Johnson is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. Now Barnes. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Paul outside. Shot clock at 5. Johnson finds Wembanyama. Sohan inside. He's covered by Irving. Thompson against Barnes. Wembanyama outside. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Gafford. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. On offense, here are the Spurs. Paul passes to Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on Washington.
You have to appreciate Johnson's effort there. He just stays with it and keeps coming.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. So he comes up empty at the line.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
For the finish, and Johnson with the stop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Doncic outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Pass to Sohan. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. And it goes down 2 points. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Here's Doncic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Gafford against Wembanyama. The shot from the low post is good. 7 points in the game.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Doncic against Paul. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Gafford with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. That ties it up. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Barnes outside. Johnson, a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. That's tipped. Irving with the steal. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got 5.
And look, if you get Kyrie in the open floor, it's going to be a problem because you know what? He's pretty much unstoppable when you get there.
Sohan with the ball. He's covered by Washington. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul to end the run. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Mavericks leading. And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
4 on the clock. And he overshot that one, missing. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of Dallas.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
Doncic kicks to Thompson. Pass to Washington. Now here's Irving, covered by Johnson. A nice shot by Irving. And it's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game.
Barnes outside. Paul looking over the floor. Down low, here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Thompson, a screen on Paul. To the middle. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Wembanyama against Gafford. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, right side. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Washington kicks to Doncic. Thompson outside. In the corner, Irving with it. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Drives to the hoop. Shoots over Johnson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Johnson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Drills the three-pointer. Wembanyama has got 14.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now, Washington. Doncic looking it over. Over Paul. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Irving. 8 points for him.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Mavericks making a change here. Lively's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Branham's checked in. And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 1. Paul dishes to Johnson. Paul against Doncic. Johnson with a screen on Doncic. Johnson finds Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Doncic. It's good. Doncic has got 10 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Paul. Nice D from Doncic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Sohan. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Johnson outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, here's Washington. Still without a basket. Lively a screen on Paul. Dallas again turning it over.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic. Last season, he played outstanding, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Spurs. Pass to Branham. Collins a screen on Doncic. Here's Branham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
First free throw is good. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys.
He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Lively a screen on Paul. Here's Dinwiddie. Takes it off the glass.
Well, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Now here's Barnes. Nothing on the board. And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
Ever the crafty vet, Barnes spots a wide open guy and sends that ball on time and on target.
Lively a screen on Paul. Throws it up high. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Collins. To the inside. Marshall with the steal. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's to Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. Jones comes in for Paul. San Antonio leading by 3. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Doncic. He's got 12. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And again, San Antonio turns it over. One second left. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
San Antonio leading. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Good on the triple.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Jones against Dinwiddie. Over in the corner, Marshall. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved. But it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
A long, versatile guard at 6'5". Spencer Dinwiddie can play the 1, shift over to the 2. It gives you scoring and playmaking.
Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Lively. Collins, good.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Dinwiddie up top. Defended by Jones. Lively a screen on Jones. Here's Dinwiddie. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just great size for his position. This is a big guard who can score through contact. Dinwiddie now will try to tack one more on.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw no good from Dinwiddie. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Lively sets a screen for Irving inside, and he hits it to tie the game up. Lively's got his first points in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jones the pass to Branham. Jones against Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
First free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Jones against Dinwiddie. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and finished off by Lively.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Jones. Wembanyama, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Jones, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 2. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Marshall passes to Irving. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got 11 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jones finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama deadly inside.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Irving from long range. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Jones.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Pass to Marshall. Dinwiddie with it, defended by Jones. Dinwiddie against Jones. Shoots from 14. Bank shot, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Collins passes to Branham. Jones. Barnes outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Saturday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. Dinwiddie wide open. Dallas again missing. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Sohan with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Castle. It's good from long range. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
To the middle. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Jones. Out left to the wing. Wembanyama down low. Lively's there. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Outside Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. It's the 3-point bomb. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
It's good. And it's now 22 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot. So a moment now to see the story on Kyrie Irving. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. And the first one drops.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Marshall. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Paul comes in for Castle. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Wembanyama. Doncic against Jones. Now here's Johnson. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And Jones pulls it down. San Antonio trailing here. Sohan inside. Guarded by Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Good on the second free throw. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks.
Timeout.
Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Spurs second.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Thompson looking for an opening. And stolen by Wembanyama. Jumps up. Nice transition bucket by Wembanyama.
Oh, this sequence shows just how dangerous Wemby is. Once he gets the steal, you aren't stopping him. He has that mobility.
And here's Doncic from the arc. A rebound by Johnson. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. To the right side. Here's Wembanyama. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Jones. Here's Washington, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Washington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Mavericks trail by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. So it's San Antonio now, after the Mavericks pick up 3. Wembanyama, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. The Spurs also with the sub. Barnes is checked in. Irving against Johnson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Magic with the rock. Kyrie just contorts his body, figures out ways to make the impossible look so easy.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
Here's Wembanyama. And he has 28 points for the game. Ball for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 17. Gafford kicks to Washington. Pass to Irving. Goes back up. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Sohan. Paul outside. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Washington.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Johnson. Mavericks with the rebound. Washington with it. He's got 8. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Thompson from long range sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Sohan with the ball. He's covered by Washington. Pass to Johnson. Johnson double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thompson with it. Chris Paul covering. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Gafford misses. San Antonio's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And here is Doncic. Washington with the screen on Paul. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly.
Only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said famich.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times as well. Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. The Nuggets playing at Ball Arena as they go up against the Thunder. Start time 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
This is going to be an exciting one, Ernie. I'm ready.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Paul out there with Keldon Johnson, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. The Mavericks trailing. Right side Irving. Pass to Thompson. For the screen on Barnes. Here's Thompson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got the first bucket of the third here for Dallas. Spurs shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Barnes with it. Wembanyama down low. Gafford's there. Wembanyama finds Paul. Lock at 6. And the rejection by Gafford. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Chris Paul. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
Barnes outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Irving. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Paul. Floats one. Nobody near Barnes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now Thompson launches a 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Shoots over Gafford. And the Spurs scoring again.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a 1-point game. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his second personal. First team foul.
Free throw, no good for Gafford. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
And here is Doncic. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Doncic dishes to Irving over Johnson. Irving misses.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Wembanyama finds Paul. Johnson surveying the floor. And it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the rejection by Wembanyama. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
And now a look at Victor Wembanyama here. Great showing for him last season. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. And that one falls for Johnson.
Now look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Mavericks trailed by 5. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. Puts it up from 17. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Doncic against Paul. Here's Sohan. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. That one falls. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Pass to Gafford. Doncic against Paul. Doncic, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Doncic. After the basket by San Antonio. Down low. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And there it is for him. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter. San Antonio leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Johnson. He's got 9. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Spurs.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
Pass to Washington. On the wing, Thompson. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 13.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Wembanyama, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Gafford. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
We are seeing more and more big men with smooth, fluid shooting strokes. But Wemby's, he might be the most impressive.
Now here's Thompson. 13 points in the game. Thompson, a screen on Paul. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 39. Back to Johnson. Over Irving. Johnson's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Gafford finds Washington. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. They lead by 1. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Marshall is checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Spurs making a switch here. Here's Branham. Pass to Sohan. Jones kicks to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Collins. Jones has got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Back to Doncic. Screen by Gafford. For the tie, another 3 for Dallas.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Dinwiddie. And Thompson kicks to Marshall. Dinwiddie outside. They set the pick. On the wing, Doncic. A miss that time would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jones the pass to Sohan. Collins a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Sohan. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Thompson misses.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Jones dishes to Collins. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Looking now at some numbers for Thompson, how he did last season. Averaged about 18 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. And so Sohan nails both of them. Mavericks trail by 6. Now Doncic, 22 points for him. Pass to Marshall. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Lively, and he's good on the 3 ball. Lively's got 9.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Paul passes to Collins. And here's Jones. Pass to Branham. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Sohan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Marshall. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 1-point San Antonio lead.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Jones against Doncic. Ball outside. Sohan with the ball. He's got 9. And good that time.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've been working things through the post tonight, flexing their strength on the block.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Klay Thompson. Here's Doncic. 1:06 left to play in the third. Dinwiddie outside. Lively sets a screen for Dinwiddie from 11 feet away. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. 10 points for him.
Dinwiddie is creative in finding space in that mid-range and understands when he should look to fire.
Wembanyama, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Jones. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. A 2-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. San Antonio making a switch here. Collins is checked in. And so he hits both. Mavericks trail by 4. And here is Doncic. 24 points for him. With 2 seconds left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Spurs lead by 4. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Stay aggressive. You need about 8 or 9 of those. Just let them fly.
Feeling maybe some of his guys are being too careful on shot selection, I think, guys. How do you interpret Greg Popovich maybe trying to loosen him up just a bit?
I mean, you know, the intelligence and experience he brings to the game, he sees things just so clearly. Sometimes it's really just a simple adjustment.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Jones, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Team foul. Trey Young. 2 shots.
That free throw missing, and the Mavericks making a change here. Grimes is checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Outside Irving. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Irving. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 24 points.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Second team foul. Trey Jones. One shot.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Irving. Shoots the three. And they get it back. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Trey Jones. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones.
And you really have to like what they're doing at the line in this half. Free throw percentage now up around 92%.
No good on the second free throw. Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's Irving, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
There is one guy you can count on, and that's Kyrie Irving. He knows how to find shots and make an impact on that end of the floor.
Wembanyama, a screen on Dinwiddie. Victor Wembanyama.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
No good from Irving. Spurs leading by 3. Right side Jones. Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Champagnie. Jones for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Pass to Washington. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Branham. Now here's Jones to the paint. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
For his size, Wembanyama can be so graceful, moving well off the screen just with ease.
Here's Irving. Rebound San Antonio. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Champagnie. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Irving. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
uses the glass to finish the layup. 31 points for Kyrie Irving.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Wembanyama, a screen on Irving. Here's Branham. Here's Wembanyama. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wembanyama's got 45 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Outside Irving. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Spurs leading by 5. Branham, the pass to Jones. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama looking it over. And it's Wembanyama. Hand-to-hand combat inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Washington against Wembanyama. And it's Washington missing. Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And that one's good, Champagnie. And so here is Dallas. They trail by 9 points. Now Irving. Fires from way outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Dinwiddie against Jones. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Irving.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to Sohan. Paul against Doncic. Johnson outside. Back to Paul. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Nobody's getting that high, but Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Outside Irving. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Mavericks trail by 6. Irving with the ball. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. Finished off the break.
Saw the play develop, and Barnes got out in front to get the score.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Thompson outside. And here is Doncic for the screen on Paul. And Gafford throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Wembanyama against Gafford. Wembanyama down low. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Dallas has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Washington. Doncic outside. Gafford to screen on Paul. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 13 points in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
Now here's Irving. Here's Gafford. Here's Doncic. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession.
It's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Wembanyama down low. Covered by Gafford. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
First one falls for him.
One thing about Wembanyama's 8-foot wingspan is it allows him to cause problems that NBA players have never seen before.
And he makes both free throws.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
He lobs it up, and Gafford throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Wembanyama outside. Off target with his 3. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Doncic. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Gafford against Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 5. Over Washington. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Gafford kicks to Washington. Irving looking over the floor. Back to Thompson. Washington passes to Gafford. Over Wembanyama. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Spurs leading by 3. Ball outside. Now Doncic to the inside. Gafford.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires at the elbow. And it's Doncic missing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Team is in the
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
It drops, and now they trail by just 4.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Keldon Johnson, 2 shots.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Outside Irving. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.